Just look. Oh, so peaceful as well. For the moment. So what I did in my last video, you would have seen, hopefully. If not, the card up here or here. Here, maybe? I don't know. Here. I went through my top 5 things which I think you need to add to this specific bike, and kind of any adventure bike in a way, which I think are sort of absolutely essential. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you what I think you should add to this bike, which I think is completely non-essential, but kind of do it because it's cool. Does that count? They're basically things that I've added to this bike which I think have either changed the bike for the better or make me laugh and giggle more. Sorry you lot watching, because that's all I ever do. So I mean, most of you can already guess at least one of them, probably 2 of them. But let's get on the road. I'll bring you with me, and we can talk about them, and you can hear me laugh like a child, as per usual. Also, like the last video, I'm going to try and do this in under 5 minutes to help the attention span of the children watching. I got a really big bug on these sunglasses earlier. Just sort of smacked me straight in the face and just had a big splat of bug here. And we awaken the beast. Oh, you lot already know what this is going to be, don't you? Oh, nearly stalled it. First thing I think you should add to a bike. This could be this bike, it could be any adventure bike. I mean, to be fair, any bike going. Which I've been really enjoying recently is this thing, the Garmin Zumo Xt. My dad's also got a TomTom Rider 550, which he really likes, and a few of you have got TomTom Rider 550s that you told me about before. But this thing, it's got the off-road routes, it's got the option to do windy routes and stuff like that. I set a route on the Garmin almost every time I go out. It's normally just I put a random destination in and set it to the windiest route, and it is genuinely really good. Also, the added benefit of just having the map on there all the time. You can have your music up there, which is playing through Spotify, which then plays through your headset and all that sort of stuff. Also, the other day on the way into work, I randomly got a smart notification, which I was like, what the hell is that thing? Clicked on it, and it was my boss had texted me on WhatsApp, and it came up on the screen. Now, a lot of you will be sitting there going, yeah, but I don't want to see my text when I'm out. It'd just be my missus moaning at me. But the ability to see them when you've got one on your phone is really, really good. So you can get the Garmin to have your calls and everything go through that as well. I haven't quite worked out the way of pairing the headset to the bike and to that and to my phone without it all kicking off, but music and everything still seems to come through that really well. Point 2, in my video about essential accessories, I mentioned this Ergo Seat. This isn't exactly the Ergo Seat, but the heating element of it. If you live in the UK, I mean, yeah, I'm saying this while I'm wearing a Knox jacket. If you live in the UK, having a heated seat on your bike, to sound a bit Welsh, it's proper lush. It's a proper bit of me. It is so good. Like, I mean, I never thought I'd want one because I'm just like not that bothered about it, but having that heated seat is just so good. It is so nice. Proper toast your plums. It's just cooking the bottom of your legs and the Mitchell brothers, but it makes a massive difference to your core body temperature. Number 3, my Denali S4 dick lights. That front LED headlight gives out more than enough light, but having those additional lights going into London, filtering through traffic, especially early in the morning or late at night, the traffic just parks, and especially when it's light enough that the headlight is not on, so you've just got the DRLs. Having those 2 additional lights at the bottom makes all the difference. And also the additional functions of like them flashing when you use the horn, and you turn one of them off when the indicator comes on through the X Easy Can. When you spend 400 quid on a set of lights through KTM or BMW or whoever, and all they do is turn on and off, or you spend 100 quid less and get all the functionality of having the Hex Easy Can and Denali lights. Beautiful, mate, absolute beautiful. So number 4, something I really like having is the Luggage, the top box. Now, this is obviously a Gibby top box that I've had for years. I also have the SW Motec tank bag. This bike has the luxury of having this little slot here, which charges your phone and all sorts of bits, but I love just having something to dump my stuff in, and I haven't got to worry about it. Number 5, you're all very aware of what I think is a non-essential but essential item on this bike, and almost any bike, but especially this one. Something that has given the bike what it needed from factory, and it's this thing. Oh, bevel. Oh, bevel. It's got to be the exhaust. I'm sorry, but it sounds so good. Obviously, if you are a regular viewer of the channel, you'll be well aware that I don't have the baffle in because I'm a knob. Even without the baffle in, it's not too droney. If you don't mind me, I'm just entering Wendy. I'm such a child. Such a child. I wonder whether Wendy's got a back entrance that I can use as well. Or will she moan about that? Oh, stop being crude now. Sorry, everyone. So, yeah, going back to the exhaust. You always hear like an old KTM, like a 990 or something like that. And it just sounds beefy. It just sounds so... so raw and manly. Doing 4th gear, 40 mile an hour now. Oh, it sounds so good. And it just gives it that growl that it needed. As like, I'm getting way too into this, aren't I? I don't think I've mentioned it's the Arrow Sonora. The thing I love about it most of all is it's not too loud, it's not too obnoxious, it's not in your face, it's not like really droning in your ear or anything like that. It's not going through you, and that's without the baffle. I'm just going to gently accelerate. Oh, it's so good! Buy one! Buy one! It makes such a difference to the bike, and it just makes me very trouser happy. Once again, I've done another 5 in 5 video where it's 24 minutes long on my GoPro, so I'm going to have to do a lot of editing to get this to be not insufferable. That's my content, it probably is insufferable. But I think those 5 things make such a difference to this bike. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to stop blabbering on about this bike. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the evening sun. It's nearly 6 o'clock and look at it. Look at it. I'm in a mesh jacket and it's nearly 6 PM in April. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a lovely weekend, and I'll see you in next week's video.